Hello, friends, and welcome. You are watching episode number 5 of our early alpha oxygen not included Gasping Rock Let's Play. My name is Sean, and I'm glad that you're here with me playing some video games this morning. When we left off, we were working on building up our oxygen room in here, but before we can get that done, I think we are probably going to have to build another manual generator. I didn't really want to do this, but I don't see how we're going to be able to avoid it. We are not keeping up with our power demands, and I don't think throwing another battery on there is going to answer that problem. So let's go ahead and smack that guy down there. We need to get some more oxygen in here. Do we have any algae? Not a whole lot, but let's enable that so we can start get this going. Because I mean, I know we have oxygen coming from here, but it doesn't seem to have enough power to really keep up with that. I mean, it seems like such a good plan. I also went through and checked up on how this pump works, and I think that not having any vents going out of this, like that, I don't think that's going to be necessary to have those extra vents going out. So we should be okay with this like it is. And hopefully this will start pumping oxygen out better. Oh gosh. Be frustrated if this whole, I mean, we spent a lot of time, we spent like 2 whole episodes trying to get this thing set up. I'd be pretty frustrated if it doesn't work. I think it might have been better maybe to put the pump, because oxygen rises, so maybe we should have put the oxygen pump up here. We could just move it. It just takes a little bit of time. It's not really a problem to move it. What does our gas pumping look like? I mean, it seems to be pumping it out alright. Pretty steadily. Nothing's going on up here, unfortunately. I wonder why. You've got power. Do we just need to build up more hydrogen? Yeah, not pumping. I get that. And why is it not pumping, though? Interesting. Yeah, I don't understand. Because it definitely should be. Alright, well, we've got idle dupes, so let's not let them stand around doing nothing. Let's start doing some exploring, or at least resource gathering over here. We can gather up some resources and dig up those plants. Now, I think our idea was that we wanted to explore to the sides instead of just focusing on going up and down. So let's do that. Let's start exploring over here. We'll build some ladders. I guess we're going to want to go probably over that contaminated water. Might be the best idea. And go down into there. See what's over there. And over on this side, we don't really have a exit, so let's maybe set one up there so we can explore that way as well. Whoops. I don't want a mechanized airlock anyways. I want a regular airlock, and I guess you can't do that. I don't want to take out that spot, though. Very good. Alright, let's see if we have any super dupes. No, no, no. I would say no to all of those. Alright, well, didn't really want one anyways. How are we doing on food? It looks like, oh, we have lots and lots of food. That's good. How's oxygen looking? Good, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off now. Now, why is this pump still not pumping? Like there's plenty of hydrogen up there. It should have power. It's got pipes going out to it and everything. Like, you'd think it would at least pump that oxygen out of there. Why? Why are you not pumping? You have power, right? Where did that overlay go? It's really weird. I don't get it. Hmm. I mean, me sitting here saying it's really weird and I don't get it and all that, that's not going to, it looked like it started to pump there at the last second when I turned it off. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to turn it off. Oh my gosh, we need more power. And I mean, that's the whole reason I want to get that thing running is so we can have the hydrogen generator running, providing us with a better source of power. We're going to need more dupes just to run our oxygen system over here. So give us a decent dupe option next time that comes around, would you? I think I can disable this for now, and I'm actually going to set up a deodorizer right here because we'll be getting some oxygen coming through from over here, and no problem there. Always nice to get more oxygen. Now, what's going to happen with all these like liquid? These are liquid gases, right? Yeah, like what's going to happen with all those? Bottled hydrogen, bottled oxygen. Is it just going to sit there in bottles indefinitely? Yeah, I don't get it. All right, pump. Seriously, why are you not pumping? You're set to output hydrogen, right? Yes. And we have all the pipes set up properly, don't we? Right? Out. And then in. You go out to this vent. That's all good. Although oh shit, that's why. You don't go out to that vent. Okay. You go out to a gas permeable tile, which is not going to solve that problem. So that's probably why it's not working. There we go. Let's give that a, hopefully that works. How's stress? Oh, Eliza and Smith are stressed out. Probably the ones who are running on those, running on the wheels. No, well, Draconic Rose is running on the wheel right now. Alright, let's see how this works. There, sort of gets that gas vent pumping. Now we don't have enough electricity for it, but... Okay, and is that going to send some hydrogen to our hydrogen generator? Sort of. A little bit. Good. Is it going to accumulate any spare hydrogen? No gas. You keep saying that, but there's plenty of gas in there. I guess I probably should have put you up even one higher so the hydrogen would really accumulate up there. I'm supposed to have an airlock here. That was kind of the whole point of building that up. Do I need the research stuff any longer? You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and tear those down for now. I've never really used anything out of the med bay. That mesh tile, in theory, wouldn't be a bad thing, but on the other hand, whoops, I don't want to do that. I just want to tear down the buildings. So we're gonna do destruct. There we are, buildings. Great. And what did you deconstruct there? The power line? Well, you know what? We actually don't really need that power line there anymore either. If we connect up there like that, and then we can deconstruct the power lines that are running along the exterior of the wall, which is not necessary, like those, and then like that. And do we have? I probably should make sure that that's connected through the ground first. There we go, like that. Cool. Now that should help out there, but we just don't. This hydrogen is not really accumulating maybe the way that I would have wanted it to, and it doesn't seem to be doing much for generating power at all. And I thought this was going to basically provide us like with a self-sustaining power supply, and that doesn't seem to be the case. Now, how's the gas vent overpressurized because of all the oxygen in the room? Do I need to pump all that oxygen out for a bit, maybe? I suppose I could, well, I don't really want to restrict that anymore. I could set that up to drop more more water out, but the problem is we would never get any, like, we wouldn't get the hydrogen that we need. We really need to get more hydrogen. And this is gonna, like, not, yeah, exactly, it's pump not in gas, because for some reason, you know, we have 500 grams pressure up here, and then you come down here and it's like, well, yeah, it's not even gonna show me the, oh, there it is, yeah, like 60 grams of pressure. Why doesn't the, if there's so much air pressure, why isn't it pushing it down to here? That doesn't make any sense. Boy. All right, what are we looking at here? Smith could use some time on the table. There you go, Smith. Maybe that'll help you out. Let's harvest these plants. Get those going. And looks like our oxygen is depressurizing a little bit. This thing is able to recycle air through it just fine. Our hydrogen is all rising up to the top. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. And over here, we're making good progress in our journey of exploration. So let's go ahead and set that up. And then we will continue digging over this way just to see what's over there. It'll be fun. And Draconic Rose, she's making that good effort to get over there. Lots of contaminated oxygen over on this side. I don't know. I guess I don't really want to. But, you know, what I would need to do to really get the oxygen and stuff out of here is I could set up a pump system that would pump it out. Wouldn't be a bad idea to like make this into a little vacuum, although I wouldn't really want to do that because it would suck all the air out of here anytime anybody opens that door. And we're just not getting a lot of oxygen in here. Why are we not getting a lot of oxygen in there? This thing should be pumping it like mad. I think I'm gonna move the gas pump up here. How can I do that? Well, I guess I need to move this gas pipe like this, because I don't need all those little loop-de-loos in there anyways. And then I'll put the gas pump right here, and that'll be our oxygen pump, which will connect up over here. Having to put a lot of effort into making this oxygen room work, and even with all this effort, I'm still not certain it's going to. What is this? Has and how much do each of these little meal lices weigh? Doesn't show their weight, does it? Whoops, let's get in there. Meal lice, 500 kcals, but it doesn't show what their weight is. But then when you look at this, it only shows it by weight. It doesn't show it by kcal. So how many? I don't know how many things that thing holds. But it doesn't use electricity, so I guess we may as well throw some more of those in there. One thing that the dupes would probably appreciate would be, actually I'm gonna cancel that. I'm gonna build it over here, because I think the dupes would appreciate having a nice kitchen. So let's go ahead and set up a kitchen for them over here, or a dining room, you know what I'm trying to say. And then we can move our gas thingy. You know what I'm, the airlock. Move the airlock over here. Expand this out and just make it a normal part of our living area. So I guess we could, yeah, we'd have plenty of room for tables if we did that. 2, 3, 4. So we're going to go like that and like that. And yeah, that'll work right there. Actually, we don't really need that, because if we're going to make this part of the area, we'll just deconstruct all this. We'll have to move our that thing over here. Now, Smith, why are you sleeping on the floor and out here when you have a perfectly good bed? It's really strange. I guess I need to be careful that this contaminated water is going to drip down here. If it's going to drip down here, I can just leave that open and it'll drip through the hole in the floor there, because we're already getting some contaminated water on the floor. I assume that's from this dripping down. I suppose it could be that somebody peed on the floor or something. All right, Aliza is stressed out again. Bed beyond reach. How is the bed beyond reach? Oh, because these guys, no wonder they slept over here. Whoops. Yeah, dig your way through. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you need to go to the bathroom. You're probably hungry too. Be my guess. You know, don't build that floor right now. Why don't you prioritize digging out, you know what I mean? So like you don't die. How does that sound? I don't really want anybody to die at this point. There we go. Great. Now you guys can go take care of your basic needs. Whoops. Ah, these things happen. Look at all that food. Yum. And we were going to put a ration box, I guess right here. It's right inside that door. How's the gas looking? Oh, the gas is looking terrible. Once again, a lot of gas in here. Did we get the bypass built up here? Gas pipe. We did. Okay, so we will deconstruct all of this, and then we will deconstruct the gas pipes that go underneath here, like that. And then we will construct that right there, and we'll put the gas pipe like this down to there. Very good. That'll work. I think. Should work, in theory. Of course, everything about this should have worked in theory, so we'll see. I mean, it might even... Actually, you know what? Well, I can't really get down to... I was going to say, I probably should build a pump right up there, but first off, there's not enough room. Second off, it would conflict with where that gas pipe is, so I'll leave it. I don't like that. Like, why is hydrogen accumulating in here? I set this up so it would all go straight up like that. But I think having this gas pump, I don't know, in theory, having that gas pump up there should work better, because it will catch the oxygen like directly as it comes out of the oxidizer. But you know, in theory, a lot of these things should work differently than they are, and it's not really going as well as I would have hoped. But I'm keeping at it. I'm not giving up yet. Uh-oh. We are full on our raw mineral storage, so let's set up another storage compactor over here for raw minerals. Nobody is building this ration box. Is it because we don't have... It's just waiting for stuff. Alright, let's see if we can get a worthwhile dupe out of this one. Let's see. Nobody's got the fancy lungs, which is really what I'm looking for. Nobody's got strong. I mean, you've got reasonable learning and athletics, but I still want to keep our thing nice and slow. So, yep, I'm going to reject all. We'll keep waiting. We're going to hold off until we can get exactly what we want. Let's get that roof built. That's not exactly what I want, but it's kind of what I want. I don't know why. Why is nobody working on... Keep saying Ingenous Rock is what we're waiting on delivery for. Do we not have... Do we not have that? We have... Should be plenty of it. Again, I don't know why it doesn't... it should default to sandstone, which is very frustrating. I'm tired of having to prioritize everything. Why would they... Like, these are closer to where everybody lives. You'd think that they would work on it first. That's alright. I'm just in a bad mood this morning. I don't know why. But everything's making me sour. Ugh. Oh, skill increase. That's good. Nice job, Rasta. Try to look on the bright side. Have more positive attitude. Let's get that pipe laid, fellas. You're all going to go to bed, aren't you? Oh, well, that's okay. We'll finish it up in the morning. No sweat. Let's speed it up through the night. Aleza, wow. You're still stressing out, huh, Aleza? Let's see if we can calm you down. Give you a little time on the table. But this setup is not allowing us to accumulate any electricity. And the fact that we're not accumulating any electricity is killing us as far as like labor is concerned. Alright, let's deconstruct that. And hopefully this will keep pumping out oxygen. I guess we need a few more contaminated oxygen filter thingies, because that's really starting to pile up there. Maybe I shouldn't turn this off. Let's re-enable that one, because that's probably where all that contaminated oxygen is coming from, is down here where all this CO2 is. And the CO2 is down here just because the air pressure is so high. We're going to throw one of those. Oh wait, I already have one of those. Let's just enable it. There we go. Alright, this room is just about done. And I think giving them a nice dining area should help with their mood problems, I hope. And we'll put some... actually, I'm going to cancel that one, and I'll put a light in there. Not that we have enough electricity, but lights don't really... They hardly use any electricity. And power, electrical wire, like that, over there. Wow, I don't have electricity running all the way over here yet. It's kind of a surprise. We'll connect you all up like that. There we go, very good. And I need to put a airlock on this door. Great, let's not overload them with instructions. Okay, this is running a little more steadily, but our oxygen pressure is not that high. Really needs to be higher. And these guys are just running like crazy on our treadmills. As soon as, wow! Did you see how fast that battery emptied out as soon as the person got off the treadmill? Holy mackerel. This thing was supposed to power all of this. Like, that's the whole point of having this hydrogen generator, was to power all of that. Because this is a very convoluted setup. I almost feel like it would be better to just have the electrolyzer out here in the open, which would save us most of these filters, and then have the hydrogen, you know, all funneled up into here somewhere, and then just have one air pump, not even bother with a filter on that either, and then just have it pump it directly into the hydrogen generator. Well, you know, you always got to try new things, right? Like, I'm experimenting, and like, you know, the good news is this thing isn't using too much. Although, why is there water still being pumped into that thing when it nothing was running. That was weird to see that happening. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. Sorry about all the complaining, and also sorry for, I guess, the incompetence, because I feel like, I was hoping our colony, this was supposed to be my master colony, and now how are you overpressurized? There's only like 400 grams of oxygen there. That doesn't even make any sense. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so like I said, sorry about all the complaining and stuff. I'm just disappointed in myself. I'm not disappointed in you. You viewers are amazing. But I'm disappointed in me. And yeah, just having a bad day, I guess. But don't worry about that. I thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all my viewers and all the views and everything you guys do, all the great comments that you guys leave. Thank you so much. I hope you will join me again for the next episode, which will be up tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.